though this is a Kandi and Drew video, now Tamar is also in the mix. I will be using the Kenya Moore intro because she would be mentioned in this due to the reunion and Kenya standing up for Drew. So let's get into the Kenya Moore intro, and then let's get into what Kandi had to say to people criticizing her for something that happened recently. Let's get into it.
She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Finna love, sisters Finna D, coming to you all from Finna News.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
If your volume is up right now, just a warning, I'm about to drop the paper clips Kenya Moore reaction video. So just a warning, okay, that you might want to lower it a little bit.
You weren't there! You weren't there!
Most of you are aware that Desperate, Cloutney, or Courtyard, whatever her name is, been all over Ralph and Drew marital situations and all of that. To the point where Drew is now saying, you know what, she used to live in Tampa, so maybe this is the lady that Ralph went to see. We all know that they are not blood cousins and all of that, okay? And we all got to witness how far she took it when she brought the kids into it and all of that. You all know the story. I don't have to drag this part on any longer, okay? Why is she in this video? Why am I talking about her? A few days ago, Tamar tweeted, "Someone tell Drew to call me. I want her to open up for me at the Love and War Tour 10 in ATL, the 10th anniversary of her song. I'm rooting for her." For those of you who forgot, if you go to the RHOA playlist on this channel, you can see all of the videos I did on the Kandi versus Tamar situation. At first, Tamar was beefing with herself because she made some accusations, but she did not put a name on it. But I already knew she was talking about Kandi and Todd. Eventually, she said their name. Kandi came out, defended herself, defended her husband, and it was this huge back and forth. So if you missed those moments, go ahead and go to that playlist and watch it. So now people feel like because Drew allegedly lied on Kandi, and one thing about Kandi, if you say, look, we can agree to disagree, and that's it. You know, Drew is going through a divorce. She's uncomfortable with basically sharing certain things about her sexuality and all of that. I get it. But it's the fact that Drew said Kandi was a liar, and then she made some comments, okay, that triggered Kandi about that whole situation that happened when a few of the housewives lied on her. We all know that story that led to one of them being fired, okay? So anyways, that triggered Kandi, and Kandi basically saw red. Don't tell me, I'm lying or call me a liar, okay? So people feel like here goes Tamar being petty because now Kandi and Drew are going at it. Of all of the people, amazing, talented artists she could have put on her tour, now she wants to choose Drew. But this is a great opportunity for Drew. Drew is talented and Drew is up and coming. So why not give someone that platform compared to bringing someone who already have that platform out? So even though this could be genuine, we already know Tamar is very calculated. So people were dragging Tamar and saying there she goes again. She can't help herself, okay? Of all of the people, you want to choose the woman that have an issue with Kandi. So like I said, Tamar is getting dragged all over social media. Drew went ahead and accepted Tamar's offer. Of course, she did. And she wrote, "This week has been about walking in my purpose. I am pleased to announce that I will be opening for Tamar Braxton ATL spot on her Love and War 10th anniversary tour on October 27th at the Buckhead Theater. I'm so grateful for you, Tamar." Excellent marketing. Love and War. Drew and Kandi are going at it. Tamar is not here for Kandi and her family. That would be the perfect person to put on my tour. This is going to make its round on social media. That's going to give me the free publicity that I needed for my tour. And it worked because the tour is sold out and Tamar had to add an additional date for that ATL spot. So the reason why I'm mentioning Cloutney is because we have to be fair. Cloutney have said some low down dirty things about Drew and her family. I know that Kandi always had this rule, even if I can't interview the person because our issues is too deep, I will allow someone on my crew to do the interview. However, any of the housewives, regardless of our current situation or issues, can come on the show and speak on it. And she did not want to go against that as it relates to Cloutney. But most people felt like Kandi was doing this to throw rocks and hide her hands. Courtney was going to come on her show, shade Drew, and then Kandi got to hide behind, well, Courtney said it, I didn't, so don't come for me, okay? People felt like it was a bad move, it was petty, and Kandi was also dragged for that. So why should Drew care about Kandi's feelings as it relates to working with Tamar, possibly canceling a huge opportunity for her when Kandi did not think about her feelings and her family when she invited Cloutney to her show. I just did a video on Tamar yesterday. Hopefully they find the people who broke in her car and is going through a lot right now, and I'll keep her in my prayers. But Tamar is messy, like I said in that video. There's a message in the mess because she's giving these ladies a platform to perform. So Drew is coming out in Atlanta, and when she hit the DMV area, Candace from the Real Housewives of Potomac is coming out. So every state she goes to, she's going to have someone come out and perform from that state. So there's been rumors going around that Tamar was going to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or, she said that she's interested in being on the show and all of that. So there are people calling this all a storyline, okay? So this person responded, meanwhile, we got a hit record on the radio. Basically, this is the storyline, is what Tamar is saying, okay? If anything is a storyline, it's me basically having a hit record and selling out my shows. I don't care about no Real Housewives of Atlanta. Based on everything that's happened and the whole editing as it relates to Kandi this season, I won't even put it too far behind the Real Housewives of Atlanta producers and why people are saying this is a storyline, especially with Drew being in the mix and also Drew and Kandi's situation. Yeah, it's fair, right? Let's keep in mind that this is all fan driven, okay? Kandi is not even paying attention to any of this. That woman is over there making her money and basically staying out of the drama, okay? Let Tamar, Drew, and them do whatever. She's a boss. She's doing her thing. It's the fans and supporters that are going back and forth and trying to make something happen. But like I said, we already know the move that Tamar made, and hey, it worked in her favor. Now, Kandi did respond, however, to a Drew supporter about something, but every time that I do attempt to do a long video and put everything in one video, it ended up taking me days to edit. It ended up taking me forever to upload. So for that, I'm going to just leave this right here and focus on Kandi, Drew, and Tamar getting in the mix and leave it at that. Also, Cloutney being in the mix. And then I'm going to come back with a part 2 where Kandi did clap back at a Drew supporter. And also the reason why I use the Kenya Moore intro and the reason why I'm using her outro, because Kenya is in the mix as well. But like I said, that other video was over 30 minutes long. So I'm just going to end this part here so I can at least have content up for you all today. And I'll be back with a part 2 with Kandi and Kenya and Drew and all of that. Thank you all for the love and support, and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.